Hallo, guten Tag, wie geht's dir?
Ich bin Ding Dong Dong, and welcome back to my channel. Recently, I graduated from INSEAD MBA, finished all my series of INSEAD vlogs, relocated from France to Germany. I lived in France for the past 9 years, and right now start a new country, a new language, so it's sort of a big change for me. I have been living here in Germany since the beginning of 2020, so it's been 7 weeks. At the beginning, there was a lot of things to deal with. Administration paperwork, finding an apartment, try to adapt myself to the new culture. So now I think the pace started to be a little bit slowing down and I feel more and more comfortable. So this is a perfect timing for me to share with you about my experience of this relocation, what things you should know before considering Germany, as well as if you gather opportunities that are in Germany, what you need to prepare before this relocation. So let's start. The first thing you need to do is to find an apartment because a lot of paperwork are linked with your address, and to do those paperwork you need to have proof of living in those address. So having an apartment as well as an address, it is really important to start your relocation life in Germany. I went to a website called Immobilien Scout 24. There are actually lots of websites in Germany to find an apartment, but this website have the biggest resources, and a lot of agencies are on their website too. One really interesting thing. So I physically went to a housing agency and I'm saying, hey, today I have time and I would like to move to this region. Do you have some houses or apartment that I can visit? And blah blah blah, those are my criteria. They refused to show me their apartments and they said, sorry, the process is not like that. You need to go to the website Immobilien 24 and search for the apartment that you want. And if it belongs to our agency, you will send a request directly from Immobilien 24 to us. We will receive it, we will evaluate your profile and then contact you if you're eligible for that. So I'm quite surprised. I'm saying, if the apartment agencies are saying so, then it means this website is really well known. So after that thing happened, I gave up other website and only focused on this website. Little by little, I found there are really a lot of resources and a lot of apartments, but rarely have an ideal one. And once you have an ideal one, maybe 2 or 3 days, it's already disappeared. So I started to create an Excel sheet with the link of the apartment, the name of it, address, whether it is private or belongs to an agency, the square meter of the apartment, of course the price of it as well, all those small details which matters to you as a criteria to evaluate apartments. And I found it really easy because you can benchmark different apartments in one sheet. Also, you can register the process with that apartment. For instance, whether you send a request or not, whether the agency or your landlord valid this request, did you visit the apartment already or not yet? What was the date of the appointment, etc. So by tracking all those steps, you can know what you are on this apartment. It's a bit like finding a job actually. and so I think that it is really an energy saving way to find apartments, because otherwise you need to remember everything in the brain. And here you already documented, so you don't have to remember it. So I found it was really useful for me, so maybe you can try if this is a useful way for you too. So after finding an apartment, you definitely will sign a contract with your landlord. And besides the contract, you also need to ask your landlord for an official document. This document is called, it's a really long German word, I don't really remember it. I will type it down. So it's called Wohnungsbestätigung. Wohnungsbestätigung. This document is to prove that you are living in this address with the signature of your landlord. The city hall will use this document to register you as an inhabitant of the city. This process of registration is called Anmeldung. Anmeldung. And once you're registered to the city hall will send a request to the German government and mainly the German tax office. And the tax office will send you back a letter, written your tax number. And then you're eligible to pay tax in Germany. Regarding this tax number, if you're employed by a company, you need to give this tax number to the company, so you don't actually declare yourself the tax. It's the company who declares the tax and deduct it directly from your salary. So those are all the process of beginning your life in Germany. Today we talked about finding an apartment in Germany, the way I used to be more efficient, to choose an ideal apartment, which is put all the information on one Excel sheet and benchmark between each other, the process to register yourself, the Wohnung Bestätigung and Anmeldung, getting your tax number and starting the new job. Just want to share with you guys that when I come to Germany, it really reminds me of the experience 9 years ago when I landed in France with 2 luggages. And the whole experience, the whole package changed my life entirely. So I probably say that this life-changing experience is tough because I need to face a lot of difficulties, learn French on the ground, and be able to figure out many issues regarding cultural differences. But I feel really grateful of having this opportunity to go abroad, to live by myself and handle a lot of things by myself. And this is really the moment that I feel stronger and stronger to overcome obstacles in life, to enjoy all those tiny moments, and to be more confident of myself. So now I know even I'm moving to a new country, it is also in Europe. France and Germany are neighbors, but they're totally different. So I will also continue to meet difficulties. But right now, I have the muscle to fight against it and believe that there will be more and more joyful moments in life. So wish me good luck. And I know a lot of my followers are younger than me and pursue MBAs in your career journey. So I encourage you to fight for your dreams and continue to follow me on my YouTube channel regarding my journey after the MBA. And thank you for your continued support, and we'll see you next time in the other videos. Love you!